You're listening to Podcast PXN,
a video game podcast,
delivering player experience news.
Let's go! What is up, guys, and welcome to Podcast PXN, episode 316. I am one of your hosts, Daniel Prindle, aka Dan is DTM on Yes Still Twitter, and I am joined over Discord by the Nintendo aficionado and hardcore casual himself, Roshan Warner at Roro.
Hello, hello.
Hello. It's us holding down the fort this week.
Just us today. No Gage, no Christian, even though he did do a special appearance last week.
That's true, yeah. We're just gonna, now it's our time to just shit on them. You know? That's our time, bro. This is our time to shine.
It's our time.
It's also everyone else's time that is watching us live and participating in the chat. Just as a reminder, we are live each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time on youtube.com/podcastpxn and twitch.tv/podcastpxn as well. The topic of the show this week, Ro, is our upcoming video game adaptations that are on the way. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I have a link here from Cinema Blend that has a whole bunch of video game adaptations that are on the way and upcoming, as well as we have a few new news stories to get to as well. So why don't I run us through the highlights here? I may skip some, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just run through them. I can run through these.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds
and then
good,
we can talk about which ones we're most excited for and such. But this will give
Sure.
people a good idea of what's coming.
Right.
All right. First, we have just in a couple of days, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming December 5th, 2025. We have Fallout Season 2 coming December 17th, 2025. We have Return to Silent Hill January 23rd, 2026. We have the Super Mario Galaxy movie coming April 3rd, 2026. We have Mortal Kombat 2 coming May 15th, 2026. We have Resident Evil coming September 18th, 2026. We have Street Fighter coming October 16th, 2026. We have Angry Birds 3 December 23rd, 2026.
Oh, yeah.
We have Devil May Cry Season 2 coming in 2026. We have The Mortuary Assistant coming in 2026. We have The Legend of Zelda coming May 7th, 2027. We have Sonic 4 coming in spring 2027. We have another Minecraft movie coming July 23rd, 2027. We have Ghost of Tsushima Legends coming in 2027. We have, from one of our news stories, we have one, but I'll save that for the news story. We have Overcooked Reality Competition Series to be determined when it's coming. We also have Mortal Kombat 3 also announced, even though 2 isn't out yet, but it's already been greenlit. We have Season 5 of The Witcher that is to be determined, but on the way. We also have Fallout Season 3 to be determined as well on the way.
Nice.
That's a little too far advanced, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a little too crazy with it. I think that gives us a good base there of upcoming releases. The rest are just to be determined. So maybe I just skip all of those and then
Yeah, a lot of them are very rumory almost, or these
True.
might have even been canceled.
Yes.
Silently.
Yes.
Who knows about some of these ones? But yeah.
So out of those, Ro, which one or which few are you most excited for, and why are you most excited for?
I'm gonna start with The Legend of Zelda
Okay.
as one of them that I'm pretty stoked for.
Okay.
Not only I've always wanted an animated live action Zelda. But I think what we've seen so far with the screenshots that Nintendo shared a couple of weeks ago, kind of filled me with some excitement, some hope for this one. Um, I like how the actors look in their respective characters. I'm just excited to see a trailer once it comes, but so far it looks pretty cool. It looks like they're not doing like a Breath of the Wild Link either. Like he was wearing like a green
Mm.
tunic, it seemed in the trailer or in the photos. So I'm not sure which story they're going to adapt, or maybe they adapt or create their own story with this one. Like the whole thing is like there's multiple links, so they could very well make a new story with this movie. And
And
just have some
Zelda,
Easter eggs thrown out there. A new Zelda, yeah.
well, and Zelda kind of looks like her Breath of the Wild
Yeah.
comparison.
It's like a mix of a couple of things, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that. I am excited to see a trailer. That's the next obviously that's the next thing they have to do before the movie comes out. But yeah, that's what I'm waiting for before I get too excited. But I was pleasantly surprised by the stills that they released.
Imagine they don't release a trailer for it; it just really releases.
That would be, you know what? That would be kind of cool because
Refreshing.
I don't know if they have well, it's Nintendo, it's Zelda. They might have enough fanfare on the name alone, but there
True.
was famously like a Ghibli film, like the Hayao Miyazaki, the guy who made Spirited Away, and a couple of other like beloved anime films. He did a movie, his last movie, The Boy and the Heron, and he didn't release a trailer for it until like the day before, something crazy like that release, and it did well because I mean he's a legendary director, legendary filmmaker, so he didn't have to. But it's just so odd not to. So I think it would be kind of cool if they did that, like just keep it a secret until the very last moment. But I don't imagine they will though. But
Right.
I'll be down for it.
Yeah, money. I'm sure will
Yeah,
get in the way.
exactly.
Uh, yeah, that I agree with you. I think it looks very promising. I'm excited to see more from it for sure.
Same, same.
Um, I guess one that I'm very excited for, which is to the surprise of no one, is Fallout Season 2. The first season of Fallout I loved very much. I thought it was one of the best adaptations I've seen in a long time. Obviously, Arcane, very good as well, but in terms of live action, I think it's maybe the best video game adaptation that we've ever gotten, and it seems to stay true to its roots of the franchise, and the franchise even lends itself to doing this anyways, as being more of like an anthology type franchise. So it kind of works out in that way. But I'm excited to see them go to New Vegas for season 2 and see what kinds of characters we see reappear that we saw in the games. Obviously, we've seen Mr. House in the trailers and others as well, but very excited to get our. Well, I said get our hand. I was gonna say get our hands on it, but yeah, get
Like it's
our
a new game.
eyes on it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's still one that I need to sit down and watch because I enjoyed the first. I think I made it through the first episode. I think I watched the second one as well,
Okay.
but then I just stopped for no real good reason, honestly. Like I enjoyed what I watched so far. But now that season 2 is coming, I feel like I should make the effort and see it through to see if I really do enjoy it, to see if I should watch season 2 or not.
Hell yes. Hell yes. What is there another one you're excited for?
There are a couple more. I gotta, of course, gotta mention Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Hell yeah.
Uh, I'm so happy that these movies are still coming at a pretty consistent pace. We almost didn't have this, guys. That first
Yeah.
trailer with that awful looking Sonic.
Oh God.
Oh man. But they righted their wrongs. They changed the design. Um, and ever since then, they've been seeing a lot of success with these movies, and I am so happy. and I'm glad that they're going to continue to come. They announced like Sonic the Hedgehog 4, and there's going to be like an event movie that they mentioned as well, which I have no idea what what that even means.
Yeah.
People were saying that it might be like a movie heavily based on one of the video games, like their version of Sonic CD or Sonic Heroes or something like that,
Oh.
where it's more in the video game world instead of the real world, which I
Okay.
think would be awesome. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I've been loving the movie so far. The first one I enjoyed, the second one I enjoyed too, but it's definitely the weakest out of the three. And three was amazing. Three was just just so good. It was just like fan service galore, especially near the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am still enjoying the series. They were on the fourth one, and I hope they don't stop anytime soon.
Well, and double the Jim Carreys in number 3. I mean,
Sure, exactly.
that's
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
win. And everyone,
Exactly.
I think Gage and Christian are probably like rolling in their fucking rooms right now. Like, fuck these guys for
Sonic
talking
4.
so positively. But we're the two biggest fucking fans of these movies. We
These
both,
movies, yeah.
yeah, we both love them.
We gotta glaze them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've done a great job with it, like you said, since they did the redesign after that atrocious design. Yeah, and they always like have a little teaser at the end to introduce new characters, and I love that shit. I know
And
it's so stupid and so easy, but it's like it's awesome. I love it.
it works. It
Yeah.
works for me. And the last one that they teased was one of my favorite characters. I don't want to spoil it if anybody
Yeah.
hasn't seen it by now, but yeah, I love those little teases at the end to get us hyped for the next one. And they tease one of my faves at the end of the last one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering what they're gonna tease with the next one.
Whatever
It's-
the event movie is, I guess.
Yes, it's interesting that you think so. You're thinking like a more gamified approach. It's interesting because I was thinking they were gonna do something like what they did with Knuckles, with the Knuckles Paramount series.
Like like
Yeah.
a solo
Right.
thing. That
Yeah,
could be cool too. Like they
That-
focus on one of the characters, like Tails or something.
exactly. Or Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
Shadow, yeah. That could be cool too. Actually, I would be happy with that.
yeah. Me too. Keanu, have him.
Oh
in
yeah. Oh my
a full
gosh.
movie.
Just an entire.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah. And that was one of our news stories, which is that Paramount Pictures is planning an untitled Sonic Universe event film on December 22nd, 2028. So just about a year and a half after Sonic 4 releases.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Another one that I am excited for is going to be an interesting one because it's probably, I'm going to say Mortal Kombat 2, just because I think the first movie, surprised a lot of people, and I thought it was pretty competent. I thought it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and in my opinion, a lot better than the original movies back in the day. So I'm excited to kind of see what they do with the second one. I still think it's a weird casting for Johnny Cage a little bit. However, like I think in my head it's a weird casting, but then I'm like, he's also a great actor, so like I feel like it might be a great casting. Because like I just picture him in my head as Butcher from The Boys, so it's like I can't detach that from him. And
Right.
that's
Yeah.
probably part of the problem. But no, I'm very excited to see more from Mortal Kombat.
Mhm. That'd be cool. I haven't seen the movie, and I haven't played a lot of the games, to be honest, either. But that would be cool. I hope it comes out. And it's good.
Yes. Did you have any more that you wanted to highlight?
I'll just quickly shout out the Mario movie. Excited for that one.
Absolutely.
Super Mario Galaxy. Another one that is on the list. We didn't mention it though because it's like one of those to be dated.
Okay.
And will it actually come out one? Is the Tomb Raider live action series. They did like an animated Netflix show not too long ago. But yeah, I'm always down for some more Tomb Raider. I don't know if we're going to be getting that Square Enix game anymore, so
Yeah.
I'll take a live action series if they can pull one together.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think that it's going to be crucial seeing how wait, they cast Lara Croft already, right? It's the one woman from Game of Thrones, right? Is that right?
Oh, did they? I don't know. Though it seemed the project was dead before 2012 production. Yeah, it looks like they did. Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie Turner. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay.
Forgot about that. So I think it's going to be paramount to see how well she does. I'm interested to see how she does.
Me too. Me too.
The last one I had that I was excited for is the Resident Evil movie, and this is like a reboot again. Like I know they've rebooted the movies like 3 times since Mila Jovovich's series ended, but I am very excited for this. Obviously, Barbarian and Weapons director Zach Kreger is the one directing and creating this. So he has some names or some good credits behind his name. So I'm excited from that aspect. And he has confirmed a release date of September 18th, 2026. And it seems like they're going to be more so like grounded than a lot of the previous entries. So maybe more horror-esque as well. That'd be very cool. Despite me being a fan of the Mila Jovovich's series, it was a little wacky.
A little kooky.
Yeah. And they're also bad movies, except for number 2. I would say number 2 is a great movie, and I will stand on that hill. I will stand on that hill. But yeah, I'm excited for that.
There's actually, I keep going down this list. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
There's 2 more. Obviously, The Last of Us season 3.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited for that.
Okay.
Whenever that, it doesn't have a date yet, but we know that's coming.
Yep.
Season 2, was a little bit of a mixed bag, so we'll see how they do with Abby in season 3.
True.
Regardless, I'm excited to see what they do with it. If it's good or bad, I'm just excited to see. And Sleeping Dogs, I'm seeing here, is in development. I forgot about that announcement, and I love that game. I know we're never getting a sequel, so I am down for a movie.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited for that. Yeah, Shang-Chi is going to be in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I love the game as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that'd be cool.
And that's it. I swear, that's it for me.
Okay. I don't think I have anything else. There's a lot of stuff I'm excited for, but those I think were my highlights. Yeah. And then we have a couple more news stories. So we already talked about the Sonic spinoff in the works, but also FX has announced that they are working on a Far Cry series that is being overseen by Noah Hawley, who is the creator of Alien Earth, which I very much enjoyed season 1 of Alien Earth, and also Rob Mack from Mythic Quest. It'll be interesting to see like what they're adapting here for Far Cry. Like, are they going to adapt one of the game's storylines, because they're kind of like an anthology franchise series in and of itself, similar to Fallout. So maybe they create a brand new villain and such, or maybe they bring Voss. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the same thing that I had when we were talking about the Call of Duty movie, where that was my question. You guys answered it pretty well. Like, there's certain things that make Call of Duty feel like Call of Duty,
right?
But if they don't adapt like a Far Cry story and they make their own story, like, is it like, what are the things that it needs to have to feel like Far Cry? Like, won't it like at a certain degree does it just become its own thing with the Far Cry name on it?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it would be sick if they did a Far Cry 3 adaptation and actually had Michael Mando play Voss, because like obviously he played Voss in the game. That would be sick. I would love that. Okay. We also, Ro, got more info on Netflix's Assassin's Creed series. This is their live action series, which will star British-born Australian actor Toby Wallace, and it will be set in Italy, according to reports. Reportedly, it'll be set in Ezio's home country of Italy. Pretty freaking exciting for Assassin's Creed fans because obviously, in my opinion, the peak of the Assassin's Creed story has been in Ezio's trilogy. So if they're gonna do something like remake Ezio's trilogy in a live action series, I'm all for that. That'd be sick. I would love to see that.
Sounds cool.
And it like epitomizes the perfect essence of Assassin's Creed. You just jumping rooftop to rooftop in Italy and just performing assassination. This could be cool. And then we've got one more story here. The first episodes of God of War on Prime have been announced to be directed by Frederick E.O. Toy. He's going to helm the first episodes of the series. Pre-production for the show is reportedly underway right now in Vancouver, and it's already received a 2-season order, which is kind of standard, I feel like, nowadays, because like you're building all these props and sets and everything, like it's expensive. Yeah. You might as well. Yeah, exactly. Even if it fucking just bombs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But interested to see what that looks like.
Me too. That and the Horizon show.
Right. I don't know if I can get behind that with you on that.
It's also, well, the God of War one is I'm genuinely excited for. The Horizon one is more morbid curiosity, where I just want to see.
That's fair.
What that's going to be.
That is totally fair. So we have lots and lots of adaptations on the way. Video game adaptations are not stopping here.
Are we in the golden age of video game adaptations?
Yeah, we got Christian came back for one episode last week, and we got lambasted for fucking the golden age of video game adaptations. It's like we're still getting a shitload of them. Like, and some a lot. I don't. How do I word this? Some of them are very good. Like, I mean, yes, there's some bad ones, but obviously Twisted Metal is on season 3, so they're doing something right. I don't know what they're doing right because I don't know what the fuck. To be fair, I haven't seen the series, so maybe it is amazing. I don't know. How do you make a good series out of a fucking car crash combat game? Like, that's just crazy to me. I can't believe that.
Somehow
they did it. All right, diving in here, Ro, to the news of the week. I threw our Xbox partner preview in here because there's a bunch in here. I'm not gonna like go into super detail though because there's quite a lot of descriptions and such. But there was a few things announced and shown off. First of which is we got a little bit more of a look at 007 First Light, which was a Ashton Martin Valhalla reveal trailer. So you essentially got a look at the car that you will be using in, oh my god, that volume. The car you will be using in 007 First Light. So very, very interesting. Very cool. I'm cautiously optimistic for this game, but I do have my concerns.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it.
We also got a first look at the world premiere of Armistice, which is a third-person roguelite shooter from Counterplay Games. The trailer shows us a mysterious event known as the Vanishing, which has ended the world. You become a masked warrior summoned and magnificently armed to defeat the demonic horrors wandering the ruins of Paris. Your motivations are a mystery for now, so we're excited to see what Armistice's narrative has in store. Definitely, this seems like possibly a Gauge game, you know? It's third person, yeah. It's roguelite.
It's roguelike, yeah.
Yeah.
You might be into it.
We'll see. One game that I have heard Gage talk about before is Clover Pit, him playing on PC, and that is now coming to Xbox, which is it's a roguelite where every spin contributes to your survival. You're locked in a room with a slot machine and an ATM, and you must play to pay off your debts and not be plunged into the depths below via a trapdoor. With a host of odd prizes and curious items that can trigger big wins, combos, and boost your luck, every run ends up different and more compelling than the last. So that came on Xbox now. Then we got to look at Crow's Warn, which is an action platformer with tight traversal mechanics with fluid combat maneuvers. Got a bit more of it in action. Little 2D scroller.
I like the art style. Very, very fluid, as you were saying.
Yes.
Definitely has some Hollow Knight movements.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Then we got to look at Dave the Diver plus Into the Jungle DLC, which was already announced, but we got another look at it. And Dave the Diver arrives on Xbox today. Dave the Diver was not previously available, so it is available now. Of course, I say today. This was like a week and a half ago that this article was written. But we also got to look at Into the Jungle, which is the new expansion, showing Dave exploring solid ground, riding through jungle settlements. So, didn't come out this year, though. And, I drafted it. They said it was coming this year and then got delayed. Anyways. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I was supposed to ask you, we'll get to that at Fantasy Critic, actually. I'll ask you then. Remind me if I forget.
Okay.
Echo Generation 2, we got a sequel announced to the voxel adventure Echo Generation. So if you're a fan of the first game, I'm sure you would be excited for this second. We got to look at Erosion, which is a world premiere. It's an isometric action game set in a stylish Western-themed voxel world. What is up with the voxel worlds? But then it showed off an interesting mechanic. When you die, you respawn 10 years later. In the time that passes, the world around you has changed, and other characters have gotten older, creating an urgency to find what you're looking for. It's curious, interesting. That is kind of interesting. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Beyond Your Eyes, Behold Your Eyes. Help me out.
Oh, Before Your Eyes?
Before Your Eyes, yes. Because you're closing your eyes and time's passing by, and this you're dying and time's passing by.
Time passing by. It's kind of like Sifu, I guess, as well.
Yes, yeah. Very cool. And then we got a look at the next Hitman World of Assassination Elusive Target, which is Eminem.
Yeah.
You're hunting down Eminem. Go on.
What a crazy. Oh man, I could have like a million guesses of what Hitman's next collaboration would be, and I would have never have gotten that.
No, very odd. Very odd. We got the Mound Omen of Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
I think it's like Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. Okay, Cthulhu. Yeah. Thank you. In the new gameplay trailer, we see the expedition arrives on a mysterious coastline shrouded by dangerous jungles and supernatural forces. Spooky. We got to look at Raji Kali Yuga, which is a brand new sequel to Raji, an ancient epic, which was a award-winning indie action adventure title set in ancient India. This is set 6 years after the original game. Expands on the conflict, portraying not just a war amongst mortals, but also a cosmic struggle involving gods, asuras, and mystical forces. Interesting. Dual protagonists as well. You play as Raji and her younger brother, Darsh. Very interesting. We got another look at Reanimal, which is the creators of Little Nightmares, this co-op horror game where you play as a brother and sister on a mission to rescue their missing friends and escape their home, which is now shredded in horrors. Interesting. And then we got a roadside research. If you ever wanted to be an alien working undercover at a rural gas station, we got a game for you. The comedic co-op simulator where you do just that with the aim of gathering intelligence on humans. Day to day, you'll be responsible for running the shop, stocking shelves, and appearing normal while secretly conducting research on your customers. This is a fucking Gage game, 1000%. He's gonna fucking take a fucking part-time job playing this game. I'm stocking shelves, Dad. It's so much fun.
So much fun.
So
this
dumb.
looks ridiculous.
So we joked one night. I was like, you do realize like one of these days these game creators are going to make this as a game and like they're going to sell it to like corporations and you're actually just going to be controlling a robot that's in stores like stocking shelves and shit. Like
Oh no.
the joke's going to be on you. You're thinking you're playing a game and you're just yeah, exactly. It's like
you paid them to work.
Right, exactly. Yeah, for the game, yeah.
Oh man.
Gosh. Incredible.
Someday.
Tides of Annihilation. We got to look at some cool gameplay from this upcoming fantasy action adventure title inspired by a Arthurian legend. The trailer showed off an entire boss battle from start to finish, using abilities that allow her to shift through different realities to gain an edge in the fight. I like that kind of stuff where you go in and out of different realms and it changes how you fight them.
I like that too. Like there was a scene where she like kind of went through like almost like a puddle, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cinematic.
That was cinematic. All right, Total Chaos from the creator of Turbo Overkill. This first-person survival horror game is brimming with mystery. I wanted to say mysterious. Mysteries to solve and monsters to kill and avoid and scream at. In this eerie atmospheric world, you'll scavenge materials to craft makeshift weapons and battle against horrific creatures as you unfurl a nightmare narrative. Kind of like seems like a survival game mixed with a survival horror game. Then we got to look at Vampire Crawlers, which is coming to Game Pass day 1, which is very exciting. This is the creator of Vampire Survivors, creating a brand new first-person deck-building roguelike dungeon crawler, brimming with the developer's trademark chaotic approach. So yeah, that's interesting. Creating a deck-based game. And then we got, lastly, an announcement for Zoopunk, which is this game is where you take control of a ragtag group of skyfaring, traditional weapon-wielding anthropomorphic, holy shit, animals, and this is a new action game from TI Games, part of the universe introduced by the acclaimed Fist, Forged, and Shadow Torch.
Yeah, that's why it looks so familiar.
it's the FISTU, the Fist universe. Incredible. Yeah. I've never played. Have you played the Fist game?
I have not.
Okay.
No. But when I was watching this, I was like, this looks like that other game with the bunny that punches people.
Yep.
and it was.
Yeah. How many games could have bunnies punching people?
Oh man. But yeah, it looks kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Hell yes. All right. That is our Xbox partner preview look there, Ro. So let's dive into some quick bites here. First up, Battlefield 6 had the biggest launch month since Modern Warfare 2. This is 2022's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Insane numbers for for Battlefield 6, and possibly meaning that Call of Duty actually loses the battle for the first time to Battlefield, which is kind of crazy if that happens, but we'll see when the end of the year numbers come out.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
I hope they do lose just for like competition's sake.
for sure. Yeah, and it's a better game in my opinion.
Yeah, true.
So, I say that, and I haven't played Black Ops 7, but just looking from the outside,
just based on what you've seen, yeah.
Right.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah. Gearbox has announced a 5th bounty pack is coming in 2026 for Borderlands 4. They say on Twitter here, we'll be adding a 5th bounty pack in 2026 at no additional charge to anyone who purchased the Deluxe Edition, Super Deluxe Edition, or Bounty Pack bundle. Pretty cool that they're adding a little extra value there for the content pass. The Xbox full screen experience is now available for other devices other than the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X. Now, this is the optimized version for the Ally and Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X that kind of makes better use out of your handheld device. So other handhelds can now install that version, make things a little bit cleaner. Rest in peace to Udo Kier, the German actor who starred in over 200 films, portrayed Yuri in Command & Conquer: Red Alert. And he was set to star in Hideo Kojima's OD and has died at age 81. A long life for him, but rest in peace. And I guess we will not see him in OD. I'm assuming he didn't film his parts yet. But nonetheless, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
The Assassin's Creed 4 remake is reportedly coming soon, Ro. It will launch in just a few months, according to a fresh report. So make sure we got our flags up ready for this, because it might be coming early next year.
All right.
I'm excited.
Maybe it'll be announced at the Game Awards.
That's a good point. Very well could be.
That's what that statue is.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Oh.
Could it be? We'll have to talk about this next week. But now that you say that would make some sense, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Because I
haven't played Black Flag, so I have no idea what I thought I was just joking.
No, because there was like a alligator on that statue. There was like all kinds of shit, and I'm like, what the fuck could this even be? Like, people were guessing all kinds of stuff, but
it looks so demonic though.
It does look demonic.
So
yeah. That's the only thing that would maybe be like, no, it's not that. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll talk about it next week.
It's for Assassin's Creed Hex, actually.
Oh, fuck. Bro's cooking. Bro is cooking. That sounds...
My gosh.
Wow. That would be cool. All right. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet is apparently still years away from launch. No. Please. No. Don't expect to see it at the Game Awards. It's going to be a long time. Probably a next-gen launch title, maybe. Like, if it's still years away.
What's Naughty Dog going to make? What's Naughty Dog going to remaster in the meantime while this is being made? They remastered everything already.
Good point.
They're just going to have to wait this long.
Uncharted 4 remake, right? Or did they re-release? Oh. Did they re-release
I guess they could. I think they only did... did they even do a PC version of Uncharted 4? I think they did.
Yes, right? Because that's in the No, it's in the Legacy of Thieves It's in the legacy. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is. So I don't think they've done a remaster of Uncharted 4.
Yeah. I
But
guess
dang, you don't need.
Legacy of Thieves did come to PS5 also. I didn't realize that. So
True.
okay.
Yeah, just gonna have to wait.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to remake one of their older games, you know?
Oh, Jack and Daxter.
That's true. Yeah. Do they still own Jack? I don't know what the rights
I have no
look
idea.
like. Because I know they don't own Crash Bandicoot anymore.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Bummer.
The next one here, Death Stranding 2 has been rated for PC on ESRB's website. So it looks like Death Stranding 2 coming to PC. It's on the way.
Nice.
This huge news. Splinter Cell's remake has gotten its director back. He has returned to finish the game not long after he left Ubisoft. David Greville announced that he's rejoining Ubisoft Toronto as the project's game director for the Splinter Cell remake. It originally started development in 2021 under the codename North, and Insider Gaming exclusively reported in 2024 that the game is currently in development on the Snowdrop engine with a tentative release date of 2026. So, hell yes. This is good news, I think. I almost wonder if him leaving was like something to do with their acquisition shit or not their acquisition shit, but they split their company like into two parts, and then and who was it that invested in them? Invested in the one portion of their business. I don't know. Maybe it has nothing to do with that, but whatever. I don't know. The next quick bite here. Nintendo has announced plans to acquire Bandai Namco Studios Singapore, who is a co-developer of both Splatoon and Pokemon. In a statement to investors released this morning, Nintendo said that it had entered into a share transfer agreement with Bandai Namco for the studio, which will now be renamed as Nintendo Studios Singapore. Initially, Nintendo will purchase 80% of the studio on April 1st, 2026, and then it plans to gobble up the remaining 20% of shares after a certain period.
Cool.
More studios for Nintendo. And then the last quick bite here, the Game Awards Player Choice nominees have been revealed. A lot of choices here. A lot of choices here.
Arc Raiders.
Arc Raiders is on there. Battlefield, just to name a few. Dispatch, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Helldivers 2. One kind of cool one is Mega Bonk, because that was the developer that pulled himself from the best debut indie because he wasn't like technically debut. So I kind of would like him to win just because of him doing that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a nice move of him.
Yeah. Lots of stuff there. So go vote for your player's voice. Fun fact, 2021's player voice when Christian and me were at the Game Awards. You know who won that? Halo Infinite.
I remember.
Halo Infinite won player's choice. Thank you. I just want to throw that out there. Yep. Throw that out there. All right. Let's jump into fantasy draft check-in row. And with us transferring over here, let's go back to what I was talking about before.
Yes.
Which I need to tell you, or I need to ask you, because I had this conversation with Gage, and then I went to Christian because he is the commissioner of our league. And I said, Christian, explain to me how both Judas on my list and Mina the Hollower, which Mina the Hollower I can understand, or whatever. That may or may not, maybe it comes out sometime this year. Okay, sure. Judas originally was supposed to come out by March of this year, and it got delayed. Like Take-Two said that Judas was coming out March of this year. And then it didn't come out March of this year. The game was delayed. And for some reason, Fantasy Critic isn't showing or marking that Judas has been delayed. So I can't drop it because I only have one drop left. And it's one of the ones where the game has to be marked as delayed for me to be able to drop it to pick up something else. So Christian told me to ask you if you would like me to be able to drop this game, and he can manually override it.
Manually override. Yeah, I mean, it's not your fault that they didn't update it. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like you should be able to, especially if it has been confirmed. I feel like even Mina the Hollower, if I'm not mistaken, might have been delayed, but I don't know if it's officially
That's
out of this year.
It's like a gray area. Yeah, I was arguing that as well, but I only have one to drop anyways. So I was like, I mean, Judas is like the de facto, like guaranteed not coming out this year.
Yeah, like I have Reanimal on my thing. I just haven't dropped it.
Yes,
but because I don't know what new game franchise in the last month is going to really what I can do with that. So I was just going to leave it. But yeah, you should have the option to drop it, I think.
Okay. I will pass that to Christian then after this episode.
Yes.
And if
that
he has
seems like a Fantasy Critic error.
Yes, that's what we were talking about. Like, it seems like there's just an oversight on their behalf. Because, like, I'm sure, like, the person who runs this is, like, just himself or just, like, him and one other person or something. Like, it seems like this is just kind of a fan thing that's run. So, all right. Hell yes, we've got your blessings. Thank you, Ro. Thank you. You're the real G.
Of course.
All right, so we have a check-in here, one of which is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which I believe was it yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There it is. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond has an 82 right now on OpenCritic, giving you 12 points, Ro. 12 points.
Hooray. Let's go.
Are you happy with the reviews coming out for Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah, I think they are mostly pretty good. I think a lot of 8s I've seen. Definitely, yeah, I was expecting it to be higher.
Fair.
I guess I wasn't expecting like a low 80s, expecting a little bit higher, but the more of the reviews that I see and how long this has been in development, I guess it was kind of, you never knew what we were going to get, really, honestly.
Right.
But yeah, they seem to have nailed most of it. There's a couple of things that people were upset about with like the companions and like the open zone area with the motorbike, to name a few. But the core Metroid experience, it seems that people are mostly happy with. So yeah, I'm glad.
Hell yeah. I think that's the only update we have.
There was also Octopath Traveler 0, which is another one of mine.
You're right.
Yes.
And that is sitting at also an 82,
also
giving
82.
you 12 points as well. That's huge.
Yes. I only have one more game now.
One more game? Well, unless you can come up with a new game franchise for the last month.
True.
I don't know what's left.
I've checked.
Is there
There's
nothing?
not much. There's stuff there, but I don't even know if like they'll get enough reviews for me to even get points. But I may as well risk it. I guess it's better than.
True. I see one right now. I see one with a release date of 12/12/25, and it says new game.
Maybe I'll just bite the bullet on one of them and hope for the best.
That's what I would do. Just
hope for no negative points.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think
it's
about
either
that.
0 or positive. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Oh man.
Interesting.
We'll see.
Interesting. There's really not much left this year. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of in trouble too looking at this. I need to get Christian to do this ASAP. That's what I need to do.
ASAP.
Yeah, because I think I see one that I could do. Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. Well, there's a couple options for you as well. There's another new game franchise releasing on the 9th. as long as you put it in for this weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
We shall see. We shall see. So let's get a little status here. So in last place right now, who would guess who's in last place? Because he's been in last place every single fantasy critic. He's fucking so pissed if he's listening to this right now. And that is Gage Dempster. Okie Dokie Inc. has 127 points right now, sitting in last place with 13 games released. Oof, not so good. He has two left that he is expecting. We'll see if he can climb out of last place, but I'm not thinking he's going to be able to.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Uh,
It was that, and the same thing happened to me last year too, where I made a bad counter pick.
Yeah.
Just because there was nothing to counter pick.
Yeah.
But that Marvel's Cosmic Invasion did not help.
No, it did not. Oh, you're right. That's another one that came out. Fuck, I'm glad you said that. Yeah. So Marvel Cosmic Invasion came out as well for Christian. Got him an 81 on OpenCritic, giving him 11 points. So huge. Christian's just fucking. We'll get to that. Third place right now is Roe with 162 points. There is a nearly fucking 35-point gap between you and Gage from third to fourth place. And you have two less games released than him, and you have 35 more points than him.
I hope that's enough.
I think you're good. I honestly, yeah. And then in second, I am in second with 171 points with 13 games released. You could still pass me, Ro. You could still pass me very easily.
Ooh.
And I have 2 games expecting to release, but one of those isn't coming out, and I can't drop 2. So, yeah, it's really only 1 for me left. And then we have Christian just fucking running away this year with it, with 227 points, with 14 games released. He still has 1 game left to release. What is the game that's expected to release? Wait, what? It's saying he still has 1 left to release, but all of his games are accounted for. I think that might be a bug. Yeah, he has 0 to release. So Christian running away with it there. Yeah. He might win back to back. I'm a little upset about that. I won the first 2 back to back, and then now he's won these back to back. What the hell?
It's Christian's time.
We got to take it back from him, you know? Upcoming releases, we have Routine coming out tomorrow. Wait.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. That's the one that he had. Okay. It already has scores. It's a 78 with 8 points for Christian, and that was inclusive of his 228 points that I detailed. So, gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. So that's his 1 game left because it hasn't released technically yet, but 30 scored. So, and then also Metroid Prime 4 also comes out tomorrow. And Octopath Traveler 0 comes out tomorrow. And Elden Ring, the Night Rain, the Forsaken Hollows also comes out tomorrow. Holy shit. That
Thursday.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a weird day. That one doesn't have any scores yet for Gage's team, so we'll keep an eye on that. And then after that, we've got on the 8th, we've got Skate Story releasing for Gage's team. On the 9th, we have supposedly Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. Is that actually coming December 9th? Is that real? Sheep Raccoon release date. Oh, yeah, that's not... that's not coming. Like, it still doesn't have a solid release date, I don't think. Does it? Just says 2025. Yeah, I don't think that's real. So yeah.
That's not real.
No, not real. And that was my counter pick that I picked from Gage's team. So All right. That's our lineup. We're kind of closing out the year here. Getting close to the end of the year. All right. Moving into our final segment here. What you got for me? Damn, what you got for me? Well, I had great plans that I was going to be fucking just jumping into Outer Worlds 2 and just fucking having a good old time and diving into that story. Didn't play a single second of it in my fucking long holiday weekend, and I am an absolute idiot for that. I played a bunch more Arc Raiders. I cannot.
Sometimes you just want something that
Right.
you know well.
Yeah, it's like I can't stop playing it. I fucking go into a run and I'm like addicted, and then before I know it, it's been like 5 hours, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where did the time go? Like, ugh. Still having a ton of fun with Arc Raiders. Despite it's got an elevating cheating problem. I think it's getting
Oh
worse.
no.
Yeah. It started to be like not really an issue, but I think as the game's gotten even more popular, I think it's attracted a lot of cheaters now. So that's a little disappointing. But
that sucks.
hopefully they can do something about that moving forward. But Ro, what you got for me?
Since I have missed so many episodes, I have been able to play video games in those. I played games in those missed episodes like the past weeks. So I've got quite a few, literally a few. I've got 3. So one of them is, this tells you how far back these go. Pokemon Z to A is a game I played and beaten. And
wow.
Yeah, it was a good time. I definitely understand the criticisms that Pokemon continues to receive. I am one of the people that just keeps buying these games and enjoying them for the most part, but it just becomes more difficult and difficult to defend it as as these games come out, because since the Wind Rises trailer has come out and since more games for the Switch have come out, we know that the hardware can handle what the hardware can handle now, and now we know that the problem is not the hardware and that it's Game Freak, and it's what Game Freak is choosing to put their resources into, because again with the Wind Rises, granted it's not a game that the Wind Rises is not the name of the game, but there's a game that the Game Freak teased that looks very realistic, and again granted it hasn't come out yet, it could be a vertical slice, maybe the game doesn't look like that, but yeah, it's just, we know what Game Freak is capable of, is what I'm trying to say, and there's no excuse for how Pokemon looks on the Switch 2, with again knowing what this system can handle now. That being said, I did enjoy my time with the actual game mechanics and exploring the wild zones. I was kind of disappointed by Lumio City. I much prefer like having an entire region to explore. But for the most part, I enjoyed my time with it. I like the megas. The megas are always fun, seeing the different forms of the Pokemon. But I think I liked Legends Arceus more from a story perspective. But yeah, it was a good time. I'm glad I'm glad I played it, but it's not like, I don't think it's a Pokemon game that I'm going to be looking back on and saying like, oh, that was one of the greats, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, but I had a good time with it.
That fucking Charizard, Mega Charizard EX art that's in the new packs. Oh my god. Have you seen that one?
I don't think so.
The art rare. Oh my god, I need that, but it's like a $500 card, and I'm like,
oh boy,
I can't justify that. But it's fucking, it's beautiful art.
It's the black one.
It's which one?
It's the Charizard X, right? The black one with the blue flames.
Yes, and it has like Charmander on it also.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it is cool. It's really cool.
And it's
But
the
yeah,
funny thing is it's not even the most rare card in the pack, but it's like more
it's just so
expensive than
expensive.
more rare cards because like there's so
'Cause
many
it's
people
Charizard.
that are keeping it. Yeah, well, in that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
oh,
People love their Charizard cards.
and I love Charizard too. Like fuck. Dude, so many of those cards that I bought of Charizard, like they've fucking gone way up in value since I bought them.
Mhm.
And it wasn't even that long ago. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. My girlfriend was telling me Charizard and Gengar are like
Yes.
those two Pokemon that no matter what, just for
Yeah.
some reason are super expensive.
People love
Just because
them.
I guess they're popular. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm addicted to watching like the Pokemon vendors and like seeing oh gosh, it's so good.
Good.
Anyway,
Um,
sorry.
no problem. That was it for Pokemon. The other game that I played is Dispatch, which is
Ooh.
by Ad Hoc Studios, the former Telltale devs, I believe. Um, yeah, I've beaten that game as well, and I enjoyed my time with it a lot, and really enjoyed the story. It's and the gameplay aspect of it is like you're dispatching these superheroes, and at first I didn't really like it, but as time went on, as I got the hang of it, I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and I preferred it to what we usually get in Telltale games, which is like the exploration, walking around certain environments and just like clicking on items to
Yeah.
progress the story. And I think I preferred this more, where you did this little gameplay thing and then you went back to the TV show, if you will. Um, and it felt like very uh, uh, smooth transition because the gameplay part was like literally part of the story, and it didn't feel like it was cutting things up as much as I sometimes feel when I'm exploring in like Telltale games where I'm just like I'm trying to get to the next fun or uh, the next decision, I guess, to move the story along. But yeah, I thought the characters were great. The writing was fantastic. The romance part of it was really fun. Um, and yeah, the actors, of course, Aaron Paul, they got moist critical.
Oh my
He did
gosh.
a great job too. But yeah, the cast was really fun, and yeah, I hope they make more of these games. At the very least, I hope Ad Hoc is able to make more games like this. But I would definitely be interested in another season of Dispatch for sure.
How long are the episodes roughly?
Ooh, I want to say like 40 to 50 minutes, like an
Oh,
hour each.
that's not bad.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, they're not bad. And depending on how fast you are with the gameplay portions of it, like the dispatching, you could probably get through it even faster
Hmm.
uh, than that because I say it's not just jointed, but it's very, it's very like uh, precise in when they implement the gameplay part. So like this, the episode starts with like the normal Telltale stuff. You're choosing what you say, and then there'll be like a shift at work, which is where when you do the gameplay, and then that'll end, and then you do more choices, and then they'll do another shift, and then you'll end with another one of those classic Telltale choices. So it's
Oh,
like, yeah, so if you can get through the gameplay stuff really quick, you'll get to the story stuff really quick too. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
hell yeah.
And the final game is Kirby Air Riders.
Ah.
Uh, yes, I've beaten the story mode, which crazy that this game has a story mode. But I've been playing a lot of City Trial, and there is so much to do in this game. There's so many achievements, just like Smash Bros. Like there's so many different things to do. Like you're not even sometimes you're not even trying to do things, and then it'll pop like an achievement, like, oh, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this, and lots of characters to unlock, and stickers and license plates. It's just like so much to collect and do. But yeah, I'm having a blast with Kirby Air Riders as well, and that's not really something that I feel like I'll be putting down anytime soon. Just enjoying it as much as I can.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. After you said like 50 minutes to an hour for dispatch, I kind of want to Just buy it and then play like one episode a night or something. Like,
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
definitely doable.
Hell yeah.
And there's like a cinematic mode too, where you still have to do the gameplay parts, but you don't have to do those quick time events if you don't like them.
Oh,
You literally just have to do like the choices during those telltale parts. But yeah, I definitely highly recommend it. I think you would like it.
hell yeah. I am in. You sold me. All right, that is our show. Thank you again to everyone joining us live on YouTube and Twitch, as well as podcast services everywhere, including Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, Spotify, and everywhere else you get your podcasts. Thank you, Ro. Gage will return. I am Daniel, and this has been Podcast PXN, and we are out. Much love, and keep on gaming.
Yeah.
Get better, Gage.